Yeah, we got serious talk to open up the show with.
Yeah, racism, lawsuits, huge dollar values on the line, maybe the fall of the NFL. Breaking news this morning that Brian Flores, formerly of the Miami Dolphins, is now suing the NFL for basically racist hiring practices.
Yeah.
Kind of amazing. You've got the bullet points there.
I don't have them like actually in front of me, but I know them. That he basically called the owners out on the fact that there is no real minority hiring practices within the NFL. That there are no minority owners in the NFL. It's a white man's game where all the black people are breaking their backs on the field, basically, so all the owners can sit up above in their luxury boxes and collect the paychecks.
We are down to one African American coach, Mike Tomlin, in the NFL. We were up to like 6 or 7 at one point, which seemed to be progress, and now we've regressed back. We've got the Rooney Rule in place to make sure that minority coaches are at least interviewed, but that has obviously been approached as a token interview in many cases, and kind of insulting to the interviewee. And Brian Flores is calling him out and taking him to court because he has evidence supporting his claims. And the most amazing thing I saw coming out of this, or one of the most amazing things, was the big piece of evidence is a text message from none other than Bill Belichick congratulating him on being awarded the New York Giants job.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
Unfortunately, Bill thought he was texting a different Brian that did indeed get the job. But this was 2 days before Brian Flores was even going to be interviewed for that job. So it was a fait accompli. It was based on this text chain. It was obvious that the decision had already been made, and the Rooney Rule being in effect, giving Brian Flores an opportunity to interview for that job, was a total sham, much like all of us thought, and many people have thought all along. And this might be the final piece of evidence that could expose that, and really bring the NFL to its knees. I mean, this is as serious as it gets, and if it's that cut and dry that this is what's happened, the NFL's in some serious trouble here.
Yeah, and I think they are in some serious trouble. And I'm also curious with Flores because he was part of the Raider staff, I'm pretty sure, when Mr. PC himself, Gruden, was there. So who knows what else he has from an evidence standpoint that can, again, shed some light on the racism that is believed to be running through the NFL through their ownership.
And it's not overt, racism right to someone's face. It's systemic racism, and that's what the point you brought up before. It's white owners, not specifically maybe trying to eliminate black coaches. They're just familiar with hiring people that look like them, and they're more comfortable with that. And that's what this is fighting against. So it's amazing. I mean, this news. I mean, I heard something about this on Tuesday. This is Wednesday morning, but the real news is breaking today. So this is gonna be an interesting one to watch. I've often been critical of the NFL in many ways. It's kind of fun to take shots at the largest sports entity in the planet, feels like. I've tried to get the hashtag NFL is a joke going many times on social media, mainly because I'm a disgruntled Lions fan who's been screwed over many times by, well, first my own franchise's ineptitude, but also by the NFL and their rules changes and how they're implemented. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what can happen to the NFL, just on an entertainment standpoint. But if it can bring some real justice and maybe make some substantive change by this lawsuit, I think it's a good thing. So I guess get your popcorn ready would be one way to look at it.
Little TO action there. Get your popcorn ready.
Word Hole Media.